Here with swimming and diving coach Eric Lindquist. Coach, it's really hard to believe at this stage of the semester that swimming has started, and you guys competed last weekend at the St. Thomas Relays to kind of kick things off, and now this weekend you've got your home invitational. Let's talk about the preseason and your preparation up until this point. How are things looking on the guys' side in terms of competitors?
Good. We're in a nice position. Last weekend's meet was kind of a fun kickoff for us, the unscored relay meet. But we had some really nice things. Sophomore PJ Heller had some great relay splits, and freshman Joe Tonda showed us some really nice things too. So we're looking forward to more of that.
And how about on the women's side?
On the women's side, many nice things. We've got a lot of new faces. So going to that relay meet last weekend was just a nice icebreaker for everybody. But Grace Van Beest, Chloe Morrison, everybody got a taste of collegiate swimming with maybe a little bit less on the stress side of things. So
you look back to last season, and PJ Heller kind of stepped out as a freshman. Really had a great freshman season in the shadows of Mark Ross. Now Mark's gone, unfortunately, after 4 stellar years, but now PJ kind of steps into that spotlight a little bit. Are the expectations a little higher on him this year?
I think so, without putting too much pressure on him, but he knows that our men's team is very young, and he's a talented athlete, and he can be a leader for us if he chooses to step up and do that, and I think he will.
And you're really kind of looking for the same kind of thing on the women's side. Graduated a number of seniors last year, so you're kind of looking for some of those younger athletes to kind of step up and lead the way?
Yeah, and one last chance, I think, for the 2 senior swimmers that we have, Anna and Kristen, to leave their legacy to that young team. And then we do have a senior diver too, Sarah Jansen, who's student teaching right now, but you'll see her second semester. So if they can impart just a few last little bits to our freshmen, it'd be a great thing.
And let's talk about this weekend. Your only home meet of the season, the SMU Invitational, kind of back to where it belongs in that it's your big invitational. You've got 6 teams coming here. Talk a little bit about the meet and the weekend in general.
It is big in size and probably big in scope for us too. Just to be in our home pool, to have fast races, to have a chance to compete without traveling is big. It's right away. It's here at the beginning of the season, but we're hoping to make the best of it.
Let's talk about the conference now. As we always talk, your whole season builds up to those 3 days in late February, early March. Talk about the conference in general. What on the men's side? Who are the teams to beat? How is it shaping up?
Well, I think early predictions are going to be similar to previous years. Gustavus, St. Thomas, St. Olaf. There's always strong teams. Just when you think you've made headway and progress, the rich get richer. But I think you could see some of those very similar names at the top again.
How about Saturday now? What are your expectations? It is so early in the season. Do you want this to be the bar setter for your athletes, or how do you approach this meet on Saturday?
I approach the meet in terms of training with not much change. We're going to train through it, but I think the emotion and the adrenaline from being at home for the first time for a lot of people might carry us through a little bit. I hope we get some pretty high quality swims out of people, but we're not going to change anything, so we do. We'll continue our lifting program. We're only in our 4th or 5th week of the season, and we need to prepare for February, not for November 2nd, so we'll just kind of train right through it.
SMU Invitational this Saturday, the Jewel Gurners Pool, diving at 9:30, swimming events start at 1:30. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.